What volume of carbon dioxide could be generated by combustion of 975 grams of pentane under conditions of 1.05 atmospheres, 542 Kelvin? Now in order to get the volume here, we're going to have to use PV equals nRT, which means we'll need a certain number of moles of CO2. Now to get that, we'll do a little bit of stoichiometry, and this is my modified flowchart, where we'll start out with a certain number of grams of pentane, which will give us a number of moles of pentane, and that will give us a certain number of moles of CO2. So we start out 975 grams of C5H12. So grams of C5H12 goes on the bottom to cancel with that. We need moles of C5H12 first. That's from over here. And the relationship here is 1 mole is equal to the molecular weight in grams of C5H12. And then we can figure out the moles of CO2, because moles of C5H12 will go on the bottom and moles of CO2 will go on top. The relationship between these we get from the reaction. We see 1 mole of C5H12 will give 5 moles of CO2. And so that will give us a certain number of moles of CO2. So if we're going to use PV equals nRT, we always write out our values. R, I always like to do first, 0.08206 liters, atmospheres per mole per Kelvin. Also written as this, and we know that the moles, mole to the -1, K to the -1, because the mole and the K are on the bottom here. Alright, so pressure is given as 1.05 atmospheres. Volume, that's what we're looking for. N, we get that from up here, it'll be a certain number of moles. Temperature, 542 K. Okay, so PV equals nRT, so we know that V will equal nRT over P. N, that's what we got from up here, it'll be a certain number of moles. And the R, 0.08206 liters, atmospheres, moles and kelvins. And the temperature, 542 K. And the pressure, 1.05 atmospheres. So you can see that the atmospheres will cancel, the kelvins will cancel, the moles will cancel, and we'll be left with our volume, which will have a unit of liters. And we'll end up getting 3 significant figures. We started out, everything here has 3 significant figures. Our answer will have 3 significant figures as well.